Favs, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be my February favorites. This month, you guys, went by super quick. This is the second time I'm filming this video actually, because the first time I did not like how I looked and stuff, so actually trying to get this video up for you guys ASAP. Today is March 1st. So I'm going to try to edit this video as quick as I can. I'm super excited for March. In March, it is my best friend's birthday, so hopefully we're able to do something for her. And then spring is in March. Her birthday is actually the first day of spring. I'm just super excited for the bright colors, as you can tell. And yeah, so I can't wait to put out more colorful tutorials for you. So this primer here, it's the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, and I actually bought this because Makeup Eyeshadow is always raving about it, and it's just a primer. It kind of looks like a little, it's like in a jar, like if it's a lip scrub or anything like that. So this is what it is in. It smells kind of good actually. It doesn't have a bad smell to it, or a strong smell, which I love. And not only that, but the product is amazing, you guys. Like literally a little swipe goes such a long way, and it mattifies and fills in your pores, and your makeup just goes on so flawlessly. So I really have been loving that primer. This one has to be the Milani Perfect and Conceal foundation, and I'm in the shade 05. During the summertime, or when I get a little bit darker, I'm 06. That one fits me too dark right now, but sometimes I do mix it with the Wet n Wild foundation, which I have in a lighter shade, but I do have my actual shade in it now, which is in Golden Beige, and this is another favorite of mine. I'm so obsessed with this foundation. On its own and mixed together with the Milani, it's like match made in heaven, but on its own it's like super amazing as well, and I really have been loving it. And the price, you cannot beat the price, you guys. The Milani one, I believe it's $10, and you get so much product on there. And then the Wet n Wild, I believe it is $5.99 or $6.99, which is not bad whatsoever. First bought this foundation, it was too light on me. I don't know, and it was just very cakey on me for some reason, but I have been loving it recently. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and it is a full coverage foundation. I've actually been mixing it with an oil from Laura Mercier, just so it goes on more flawlessly on my skin. It kind of glides on more smoother instead of straight foundation. So that does suck that I have to use an oil for it to go on more smoother on my skin, and for it to look actually very beautiful and flawless and full coverage instead of cakey full coverage, you know what I mean? So I have really been enjoying this foundation. It does oxidize, you guys, so make sure you guys get matched perfectly. You know, maybe get matched and then walk around Sephora and then come back to the mirror to see if that's your shade. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this as my favorite, the Chanel Soliant Tan Bronzer. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering it. So it's just a Chanel bronzing cream, and I have been so obsessed with this ever since I got it. I think I got it back in August. My mom actually bought this for my birthday, so yeah, it was in August. And in the beginning, I wouldn't use it as much just because it is an expensive product, and I'm like, oh my god, like it's so expensive, I don't want to use it. But you know, what's the whole point of buying an expensive product and not using it? So I really started using it. At the time I started using it, I was a little bit more tanner because of course August, summertime, and it still showed up but not as much. And now that I'm a little bit lighter, you guys, oh my god, this bronzer is so amazing. Sometimes I don't even apply bronzer on top. I just kind of do bronzer, cream bronzer, because it's a cream, you guys. So I do the cream bronzer, my highlight, and then I just set my whole face with powder, and then apply a little bit of blush, and I'm good to go with highlighters. So this bronzer has definitely been my baby for a long time. As you guys can see, it's already looking a hot mess in there. I recently was kind of cleaning out my makeup, and I came across my backup of my Hoola bronzer, and I have been using this baby, you guys. Ugh, I cannot believe I ever stopped using this product because it's so good. And you guys, literally a little bit goes such a long way with this product. I do know they came out with the Hoola Light. I do want to try it, but I'm scared that it's not going to work for me just because this Hoola bronzer, it barely shows up on my skin tone. So I could just imagine what the light one would look like. Maybe won't even show on my skin, but I still want to try it out to see if I would like it. But so far I'm back in love with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. Highlighter, I've been really loving the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. This highlighter, you guys, a little bit goes a long way. It does have a little bit of pink or like peachy undertone in it, but you guys, it's so beautiful. When you apply it on your skin, it just looks flawless. And like I said, a little bit goes a long way, and it's very inexpensive. I believe it's like $5, which is not that bad, you guys, for such a good product. If you cannot find it in stores, you can definitely purchase on wetnwild.com. That's where I purchased my highlighter. Another highlighter has to be the Milani 03 highlighter, and this one is in Sun Glow. I do have the other one, I think it's in 02, but so far I really have been loving 03. It's just so beautiful. Like, oh, you guys, I seriously have been wearing this every single day to work. Super flawless, so in love with it. I just can't stop using it. I really love it, and I even apply it on my body sometimes, especially when I'm wearing shirts like this, a little bit on my shoulders and my chest area, because I like to be a glowing goddess. Artist Couture, I do have a full size of it, but I've really been enjoying this little size, and this one is an Illuminati, and I really love it, you guys. It's such a beautiful color, and it is what I have on my cheeks today for highlight, and that is the only thing that I use to highlight my cheekbones today. Mascara, I don't know if I mentioned this as a favorite, but this has to be hands down the best mascara for drugstore. I've really been enjoying it. I've really been loving it. I love how it gives my bottom lashes a lot of length as well as my top lashes. This past weekend that I went out with my best friends, I definitely put mascara eyelash extensions, and I really love how easy it was to take off as well, especially because of my eyelash extensions, and how bold it made my eyelashes look and very natural. They didn't clump up or anything. I just really have been loving this mascara, and this one is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. Powder, I have to go with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder, and it's just this powder here. I love how smooth it is, you guys. When I set my face with this powder, I love how my face feels. It feels like a baby's bottom. That's kind of weird, but it feels very smooth, you guys, and I love that it has no flashback whatsoever. So I really have been loving this powder, and it's very inexpensive. I think this one is like $5 or $4.99, well, like $5 around there. But you guys, if you guys see this powder and it's in your shade, pick it up. You will not regret it. Eyes, you guys, oh my goodness, I cannot stop talking about these products here. The Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. Top one is in Kitten Karma. Middle one is in Rose Gold Retro. The purple one is in Violet Vixen, and I used this in my previous tutorial. Really been loving and enjoying this Makeup Forever eyeshadow in D652 here. It's more of a brown eyeshadow, but it has reflex of glitter gold. Since I do have eyelash extensions, I have been really minimizing my makeup looks just because I was so scared to apply eyeshadow and stuff in the beginning. I didn't want to ruin them. So this eyeshadow here, oh my goodness, you guys, I love it so much, just because I would apply it to my outer corner and then into a little bit of my crease and all over my lower lash line, and it looked so flawless. My friends kept on asking me, like my coworkers too, like, what eyeshadows do you have on today? Every single time, or like, I love your makeup today, I love your eyeshadow today. And it was because I was using the same exact eyeshadow. Hints of the gold glitter in there just make your eyes pop a lot more, especially because I have brown eyes, so it made my eyes pop a lot more. Of course, you guys were gonna hear me talk about my Colourpop eyeshadows. You guys, oh my god, I cannot stop raving about these eyeshadows. I really genuinely love these eyeshadows. I don't think I haven't loved eyeshadows this much in such a long time. I literally want to get ready every day just so I can use these eyeshadows. Even sometimes I just use like the basic brown shadows just on an everyday basis. If I really do get ready, I go more in depth to the colors. Not all my eyeshadows fit in one palette, and this is the extra large Z palette. So I do have my other Z palette with a little bit more shadows. I do want to order the more green shadows because I know they just came out with those. So I'll probably order those soon and see how well I like those. But so far, as you guys can see, there's shadows that already have like imprints on them and stuff. You know, those are my holy grail babies. Definitely be linking my top favorite down below. That way you guys can kind of get an idea. If you guys want to purchase some but don't know which ones to purchase, then hopefully I can help you guys with that. So I will link my top favorite ones down below for you guys to make it easier for you guys. The Laura Lee and Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. The other day I was cleaning out my makeup and I came across it, so I started using these shadows as well, and I'm so in love with them, especially the shimmer shadows. It's very versatile, especially for a person that's gonna barely begin using makeup, or for a beginner that just wants something basic. Like this eyeshadow says basic. That's what this palette is. It's a basic palette for everybody, from a person that's a makeup artist to a makeup lover to a beginner to barely starting to use makeup. I feel like this palette here is super amazing. Again, if you want everything in one palette and you just don't want to purchase individual shadows like the Colourpop, then I definitely recommend the Laura Lee palette. So that would actually be the end of my favorites, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.